So here's a question I get asked every year, okay? People want to know, should I get my lights done before Remembrance Day or even Halloween? Like, is it rude to do that? And if you don't understand, then I could see why someone would think that. It's a reasonable thing to be concerned about, because typically people get bothered when they see the Christmas decorations out at the same time as Halloween, and people don't like the idea of celebrating something without having shown appreciation for those who have allowed us who have basically earned us the ability to enjoy those things. So it's a perfectly reasonable question that everybody has. I want to get that out of the way first. But there's a couple things that I want to talk about. One of which is we're Canadian, and we pride ourselves on being a multicultural society that accepts everybody. So I want to know, have you heard of the Hindu holiday called Diwali, right? That is the festival of lights, and it's all about light winning over darkness, right? Kindness overcoming, the not so kind, right? Intelligence defeating ignorance, right? And I think no matter where you are right now, and no matter what you're thinking about the current state of affairs, ignorance being beat by knowledge and awareness, I think would be something we all can appreciate no matter where we stand. And that holiday actually falls in November, so very close to Christmas, but also pretty much right around the same time as Remembrance Day. And so we want to make sure that when people want to put up holiday lights for their holiday, right, whether it be Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Christmas, Diwali, we support them, right? We want to make sure that they can have those services, because some of the people around out there who might believe in certain different faiths, they're just as susceptible to the fear of going on their own roof as anybody else. And at the end of the day, what did our veterans fight for? What do they think about it? Typically, every year we get a few people on the internet who come after us because we are putting lights up on people's houses before Remembrance Day. And it bothers them because their heart's in the right place, but I don't think they just quite know everything about holiday lighting, right? And so when you look at the Christmas light business, right, that does depend on us being able to get up on people's roofs. And veterans fought for us to be able to celebrate our holidays, to have our freedoms, right? The veterans, they're the ones who usually come to our defense, right? They're the ones who usually say, hey, we're okay, we don't care. Get up on those roofs and put those lights up safely before there's snow up there. So our veterans are at the end of the day, they believe that they fought for our right to enjoy Christmas. In fact, if you don't know this, in World War I, they actually stopped fighting in the middle of the war and came out in the trenches, came out of their trenches and played soccer with each other on Christmas in World War I, and it drove some of the leaders on both sides crazy. But at the end of the day, soldiers came out and even put down their guns, right, on Christmas. So they appreciate this holiday and they want to be able to celebrate it. In fact, this year of all years, we probably want to come together, stop being divided, and we probably want to just say a little bit of one-fingered goodbye to 2020 and move right on to 2021. And so they're, at the end of the day, usually all about it, right? They actually want us to go out there and get it done, right? There's another factor to consider as well, is our people's role in it, right? Our people deserve to have an opportunity to work as safely as possible. Our customers save money when they allow that. And so by booking Christmas light or holiday lighting on your roof earlier than snow is going to save our customers money, which is going to allow more people to celebrate Christmas, which is exactly what our veterans fought for. At the end of the day, they're not as sensitive as some of the rest of us because they are veterans. You know what I mean? They've been through some real trouble, right? They don't quite get as worked up about stuff as some other people. And I myself am ex-Canadian military. I'm not a veteran. I didn't go to war, thank God. But at the end of the day, that was why we named Sargeant's Roofing, was because we named our company that because Joe's last name, my business partner, is Sargeant, and I was in the military. So it was just made the most sense. Actually, Joe wanted to call it Spartan Roofing. So, we respect the veterans. So what our people actually do is first of all, we have a beneficiary that we do a beneficiary every year that we choose to get some free lighting. who has put service in to earn us these rights and freedoms. The other thing is we do 22 push-ups a day on our work sites when we're installing lights before Remembrance Day. So that way even our customers see that, you know, they're making a good choice. But at the same time, you know, we try and do a lot of videos and stuff to record and bring awareness to what these people have fought and died for. And that there's also a lot of the impacts that come back for the people who didn't die. The people who come back, they need support. Right? They need help. Actually, one of my friends in Fort Wayne down in the States, he has a group called FW22, and what they do is a 22-kilometer hike today to actually to bring awareness to the 22 veterans a day that commit suicide, take their lives due to PTSD and the issues that surround coming back from battle, because you know, they come back and there's a lot of challenges that they face. You know, and in fact, Facebook probably won't even let me make this video into an ad because I talk about this stuff, because I don't know why more people don't, but they just don't talk about it. And the fact is veterans need our help and assistance. They need awareness. So we try and have, over the years, have done a lot of stuff with veterans groups to try and, you know, bring awareness to that subject. So this isn't the first time we've done the 22 push-up thing. And so if anybody out there knows a veteran who would benefit from holiday lighting, we're actually going to be putting out a contest here to just have one win a set of free lights, because we want them to be able to get that. So a lot of things are going on, and you know, we're rounding out the end of the roofing season, but the holiday season is lighting up, and is lighting up. So we want to get out there and start installing some holiday lights, but we want to make sure that our customers don't get harassed for it, that our workers don't get harassed for it, and we don't get attacked on the internet for it, because right now everybody is just a little stressed out about everything, and I get it. It's a tough universe right now out there, and people have a right to be afraid. So at the end of the day, you know, if they're concerned, they're going to have higher emotions, higher tensions, and we just want to be proactive on that and talk about this up front and let people know that, you know, there's a lot of reasons why people might get holiday lights. You know, they might just be celebrating a different holiday. And at the end of the day, yes, this is Canada, and our Canadian veterans fought for our Canadian rights and freedoms and traditions. And one of those traditions is an open mind and open heart. So if people want to put lights up on their house, don't get too hard on the people who get it done, and don't be hard on the people who are helping those people get it done to keep them safe, because a lot of people fall off ladders in their homes, and you really don't want to have to put people in the position to do things they're not comfortable with, and in some cases they're physically not capable of. So allow them to celebrate their holidays their way, and we're going to get some work out of it, but that's not the reason that I'm trying to do this so much as trying to actually just make sure that people understand there's more to Christmas lights than just Christmas. There's other holidays too. So thank you very much for watching. You guys have a wonderful weekend.